Welcome to Your Eye on the Western Hockey League. We're about a month away from the return of WHL players to training camp. Every club wants a WHL title and the right to battle for the 2025 Memorial Cup. The 105th edition of the Memorial Cup will be held in Rimouski, and for the first time in 10 years, junior hockey's biggest tournament returns to the province of Quebec. Closer to home, Kelowna has put its name in the hat to host the 2026 Memorial Cup. Other possible cities that might throw in a bid at the time of this production include Medicine Hat, featuring their newer Co-op Arena. Longtime WHL fans miss the old Medicine Hat barn that had one of the best home ice advantages in the Western Hockey League. But that new building, Co-op Arena, it's very Memorial Cup friendly. Two other Western Hockey League cities that might put in a bid include Spokane, which hosted back in 1998, and Portland. It hosted the 1983 Memorial Cup, a year of many firsts. 1983, the first year where the tournament expanded to 4 teams, the fourth being the host city. It's where an American city first hosted the Memorial Cup, and the Portland Winterhawks won it all that year, becoming the first American team to win the iconic Memorial Cup. Here's to yet another year of the Glass Palace hosting junior hockey's biggest tournament. We have lots of WHL news to get to this week. The Regina Pats finalized their hockey operations, announcing the hiring of Dale Durkach as assistant general manager and naming Ryan Smith as an associate head coach. The Prince Albert Raiders have signed German defenseman and Buffalo Sabres prospect Norwin Pinocha as a WHL scholarship and development agreement. The 19-year-old blue liner from Bayreuth, Germany was the 26th overall selection in the 2024 CHL import draft. He is formerly from the Chicoutimi Chaganais of the Quebec Maritimes Junior Hockey League. Shout out to the Brandon Wheat Kings who are making a difference in the Westman region through McSweeney's WHL Community Collective that empowers WHL players to make a huge difference in their community. A great example, Philadelphia Flyers prospect and Brandon Wheat Kings goalie Carson Bjarnason and his Brandon Wheat King teammates made over 100 visits to minor hockey teams in the local Brandon, Manitoba area. The Western Hockey League joins the hockey community in mourning the loss of Murray Costello. Costello was president of Hockey Canada and the Canadian Amateur Hockey Association for 2 decades. Costello was instrumental in organizing the first International Ice Hockey Federation, the IIHF's World Women's Championship, back in 1990. 4 years later, he watched over the merger of the Canadian Amateur Hockey Association and Hockey Canada and was a member of the IIHF Council from 1998 to 2012, including 5 years as vice president. Murray Costello resided in Ottawa with his wife Denise. Together, they raised 6 children. Murray and Denise met while attending school in Windsor at the University of Windsor's Assumption University. Upon graduation back in 1959, Murray and Denise Costello spent their honeymoon in Seattle when he moved there to be the marketing director of the Seattle Totems and stayed in the Pacific Northwest for 15 years. Costello eventually became the director of hockey operations for the Totems, and his team, the Seattle Totems, won consecutive Lester Patrick Cup championships back in 1967 and 1968. Among other great achievements, Murray Costello became the publicity director for the Western Hockey League. Murray Costello, born in South Porcupine, Ontario on February the 24th, 1934, passing away this past Saturday at the age of 90. This has been another episode of Your Eye on the Western Hockey League. If you enjoyed this video and this podcast, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to subscribe to our channel for more hockey content just like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you might have, and we'll respond back to you. Follow us on the social media links in the description for more updates and behind-the-scenes content. See you next video and on the next podcast, available at any podcast platform or right here on YouTube.